Hey everybody, Shayne here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be learning the song She's Only 18 by the Red Hot Chili Peppers off the album Stadium Arcadium. So grab your guitar, get tuned, and let's rock. This song can be broken down into three parts: the main riff, the chorus, and the solo. It's in the key of G minor, and you'll want to be familiar with your G minor and G minor pentatonic scales. Our main riff is in G minor pentatonic, box pattern number 1. We'll be barring the 3rd fret on both the D and G strings with our first finger. Our main riff slow is going to sound like this. What that is on the D string, 3 hammer 5. Then on the G string, 3 hammer 5, pull 3. It's 5 on the D, 3 on the G, 5 on the D. Okay? For the second part, same thing. Except when we come back up to that 3rd fret on the G string, we're going to hold it right there, okay? Behind the verses, you're going to play that main riff there 4 times in its original position. Then we're going to jump up an octave and play the same thing, except now we'll be barring across at the 15th fret, and we'll be hammering on 15 to 17. We'll play it up here in this second position twice, and then we'll jump back down that octave to our original position, play it twice again, and that'll take us through the verse. Moving on to the chorus, it's all power chords here. We're going to start with a C5 up to an E flat 5, G5, and then F5. Let's see what that sounds like. Ready, and... Going to play that 3 times, and on the 4th time, you'll do your C5 and your E flat 5. And then, this is on the D, G, and B string, will be 8, 7, 8 to 7, 7, 7. Okay, and that's a piece of a G minor chord to a D chord, okay? And the last bar of the chorus will sound like this. Okay, now we're going to spend a little time talking about the solo on this song. It's absolutely wicked, and I do think it's probably the hardest part of the song. I'll give you some of the tools you need, some things to think about. Frusciante loves slurs, meaning bends, hammer-ons, pull-offs, and vibrato. Any note that you hesitate on, he's probably using vibrato, even if it's just for a split second. I'll try to do some of that to show you what I mean. Also, there's a lot of wah pedal use on this song. If you got one, great. If you don't worry. It's not going to make or break it, okay? I'll play it for you first at a slightly reduced tempo to a backing track I've made, and then we'll start breaking it down, and I'll even show you the outro solo at the very end of the lesson, okay? Here we go. Okay, we're going to start this solo on the 6th fret of the low E string in the 2nd position of the G minor scale. We're going to do some sliding from 6 to 8, and then on the A string we're going to be doing 8 to 10 and 6 to 8 as well, okay? That first little lick is going to sound something like... Then start on 8 of your E string again. We're going to come down into our first position, starting on the 3rd fret of the D string, and just walk up. Then he's going to do 2 descending runs in a row, the first one starting on the 5th fret of the D string. second one starting one note up on the 3rd fret of the G string. That there is going to be the B string sliding 4 to 6 twice. Then we're going to take our middle finger and slide all the way up to 12 on the G string and make this little triangle shape that Frusciante really seems to enjoy. It's going to be 12 on the G, 11 on the B, and then our ring finger will be 13 on the B. Then we're going to do a little run on the G string. It'll be 12, pull 10, slide to 8, hammer 10. Little lick there. Those pull-offs that you hear in the middle of the solo are played with a lot of passion, and they kind of float around the time instead of being right on it, which is great. Really gives them their gusto and makes them stick out. So you should do the same. They will be on the G string, 10 pulling 8. Going to do a little run up the G string. Finally ending up on the 17th fret of the G string, which is that first position G minor scale again, just all the way an octave up, okay? These bends, the first one's going to be on the 18th fret, bending to 20 of the B string. We're going to bend up, and we'll bend 18 up to 20 on the B, and we'll hit 18 on the E. Our last note is going to be the 17th fret of the B string. Kind of mess around there. He plays really fast. Use this triangle pattern with some bends, pull-offs, and hammer-ons. And to get that extra note, bend up again and hit that high 18, okay? For the outro solo, they play the chorus one more time, and Frusciante has another guitar. Throw a few licks in there. The first one I play in this first position here. I go on the D string, 15 to 17, and then 17 bend and release on the G string. It's kind of a quick bend and then a slower release. The next part, I'm going to be bending 18 to 20 on the B string, and then at the same time hitting 18 on the high E string. Ending on that 17 of the G string one more time. And for the very final part, we're going to be trilling 15 and 18 on high E string, and then bending 18 up to 20. To end the solo, we'll take 20, bend 22, release it, and the 20th fret of the high E string is how Frusciante ends his solo. Well, that's how I play the song She's Only 18 by the Red Hot Chili Peppers off the album Stadium Arcadium. This isn't everything you'll need to play it, but it should give you some tools to put you on your way to making this song your own, which is what I highly suggest you do, and I know Frusciante would want you to do. Take some of these licks, incorporate them with your own, play your own solo, play your own riffs, all that. Really get into it and enjoy it, make it yours. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching my lesson, and I hope you will come back to see some more. I'm Shayne. I'll see you soon.